Hello and welcome to the third part of this how to add incredible bleach bypass effects to your pictures. In the last part we showed you how to use the black and white tool and attach that to the background copy to get that really high contrast look. In this part we're actually going to create a high pass filter effect which is just going to sharpen up our picture a little bit. Now the reason we're using a high pass filter is that we can get more of a visual guide about the sharpening that's going on, and you'll see that now. So if I first of all duplicate our background layer again, just drag that down to the new layer icon and you'll see the new layer appear. Drag and drop that onto our top layer, then go up to filter, show all menu items and other, and down to high pass. Now high pass was originally used for sharpening, and now you can use it for sort of just adjustments, and quite a nice way that you can just adjust the opacity of the layer to really alter and change its effect on the picture. So if you take a look at what it's doing, and you can actually see that it's got this sort of embossed look. If I take the radius right down to 0.1, just got a grey screen. If I take it up to say 250, you've got this very weird washed out look, and about sort of 10 to 15 you'll really start to see that sort of embossed sort of colour look. Now what we're trying to do is just get a nice fine line edge all the way around the picture itself, and we can just increase the radius so that we can really see the effect that's going on. What we want to do is go up to a radius of about 5.5. You'll find that most images will actually need a radius of about 8, and you just want to increase that slider until you start to see that slight haloing going on around the edges. And that's basically almost identical to when you see haloing in sharpening. So I've gone up to about 4.9, everything's looking quite nice there, so I'll just click OK to apply that. And now I just want to take my blending mode to overlay. And there we can see the effect that that's having. If I switch it off and then back on again, and you can just see the detail, especially there on the jeans, really coming out. So if I zoom just into his leg there, click that layer off and on, and you can really see that sharpening effect. Now unlike sharpening where you can't really go back in and readjust, the beauty of using a high pass filter is we can now, if it is a bit over the top, we can just reduce the opacity using the opacity slider in the layers palette. So we'll leave that at 100% and just fit that back to screen. Now we can take a look at the contrast within the picture, and if we want to increase or decrease any of those tones, because we've used a black and white adjustment layer, we can just double click on that black and white layer, go back into those tones and then just readjust in exactly the same way as we did initially. So if we just want to lighten up a bit of that detail on the shirt, we can just go in, just click and shift that over to the right just to lighten that up a little bit. Once you're happy with all of that, just click OK. Now all we need to do is just flatten those three layers down. So if you click on the background copy, 2 layer and the background copy layer, holding down Shift, go Control E, and that'll flatten those 3 layers down into one. Okay, I'll leave you to get on with that, and I'll see you in the next part where we just finish off the picture with a little colour adjustment, contrast and a little bit of dodge and burn.